Welcome to another session of What's Up Doc. This is Doc Testosterone, and for those of you who celebrate it, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Today is Christmas Day, December 25th. It's in the morning. It's very beautiful outside, just outside of my work here, just recording a quick video. For those of you who want to ask me questions about testosterone, all you have to do is go to doctestosterone.com, doctestosterone.com, subscribe to my testosterone lessons video series where I highlight the 18 factors killing your testosterone today. That has to be the first step that you take to fix, optimize, and perfect your masculinity and your manhood, and thereby your testosterone levels. So do that right now. This video is gonna be a What's Up Doc session. Essentially, people who subscribe, they send me 3 questions that I answer for them, either through video or through email. And some of the interesting questions I answer through email. So here we go. Question number 1. This is from GTP. Do wet dreams at the age of 21 mean high testosterone? Okay, so first of all, wet dreams are amazing. I had wet dreams when I was 21, but I did not have high testosterone at that age. Now, don't think of certain things that you experience as high or low testosterone. That is not how I want you to think about it. What I want you to think about is, do you have any signs of low testosterone? That is the mindset I want you to have. Just because you got morning wood one morning, or if you saw Kate Upton and became aroused, that doesn't mean you have high testosterone. It doesn't mean you have low testosterone. It doesn't mean anything. It's just that event. But if you have signs of low testosterone, so for example, you never get morning wood, or you don't have high libido throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the last 20 years, that's low testosterone. If you go to the gym every day, you've been going for 3 months, you're not getting any gains, you're not lifting heavier weights, even though you are doing strength training, weight training. So these signs, you're depressed throughout the day, you have very low energy levels. See, these are signs of low testosterone. Think of it like that. Don't think, oh, if I have wet dreams, I have high testosterone. That is not the case. Okay, because there are a lot of guys who have very low testosterone, they have wet dreams. And I mean, depending on who you ask, I mean, this is speculation, but you ask Freud or Osho or these types of people who do psychoanalysis, people who are interested in these theories, they claim that, first of all, I don't know if Osho and Freud specifically claim this, but I think they would support the claim that wet dreams are because you are being sexually repressed. You're not having sex. And that is why you're having a wet dream, because your dreams perhaps are a manifestation of your deep desires. Now, I haven't had a wet dream in a long time because I'm having regular sex. Now, a lot of people who might have regular sex might have wet dreams. I don't think that's a correlation. But I reckon that if you started having sex, then your wet dreams might decrease or even go away, and that would be my recommendation. Number 2 from GTP. How do you keep testosterone high in a caloric deficit? What a sick, awesome question. So this is something very much in my expertise because I've done the 48-hour fast, I've done the 36-hour fast. I mean, fuck, I'm on a 48-hour fast right now. I'm gonna break it in Dallas with my mom's fucking brain masala. Anyway, let's not go into that. It's very high in fat though, so you should try it out. Cow brains are fucking amazing, man. Cow feet too. So, caloric deficit doesn't have to be the crazy shit I do. By caloric deficit, all I mean is, and again, if you have the Doc Testosterone plan, which a lot of you have, if you don't, you will have the ability to have that plan once you subscribe. So In that plan, I talk about a caloric deficit. I have a specific video just for customizing caloric deficits for you. I don't want you to go on 1,000 calorie deficit per day. Caloric deficits are a few hundred calories, 200, 400 calories. That will allow you to lose weight gradually. So you're not gonna completely lose your sex drive. Okay, now the second way to keep your testosterone high on a caloric deficit is eat really good calories. Avoid empty calories, right? So the calories that are in junk food, chocolate chip cookies, ice creams, I mean, fuck, we love that shit. And you know from some of my videos, I've been eating that shit for some of my experiments. But don't eat empty calories which don't have vitamins and minerals. Eat very protein, fats, and carbs, but in terms of the micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, and so on, you need to eat a very high quality meal. So for example, egg yolks, steak, Brazil nuts, the 5 foods that you can eat to increase your testosterone today. I have a video about that. Watch that video, you'll get examples. Avocados. These are very nutrient-rich foods. So even if you're on a caloric deficit, you're gonna get these nutrients in, and then you'll be fine. Now the third question is very much in line with the second question. It is, what supplements aid in maintaining or increasing testosterone? So first of all, I've tried every fucking supplement out there. Nothing works. Okay, the magic pills, all these whatever shit can't even pronounce right, is out there at GNC and all these places. They're trying to sell you testosterone quick fixers. Nothing like that will help you. You'll probably get some kind of temporary increase, and then you'll get negative side effects, and who the fuck knows about the long-term side effects of these testosterone supplements. I would recommend don't take them. But natural supplementation, so for example vitamin D drops, is something that I took when I had a vitamin D deficiency. So if you have a vitamin D deficiency, you can get that known through a blood test, or if you just don't get a lot of oxygen. If you don't get a lot of oxygen, it's probably a bad idea. But if you're not getting a lot of sun, then you probably don't have a lot of vitamin D in your diet, except if you are eating a lot of salmon, cod liver oil. These have vitamin D in them. So I recommend supplementing with vitamin D droplets from Amazon. These are just a little drop. You put in about 10,000 IUs per day if you're on a vitamin D deficiency. Okay. The other supplementation I recommend is zinc. Zinc is really important. The fingers of the receptor that carries testosterone inside the cell, those fingers are made of zinc. Receptor is something that holds hormones, neurotransmitters. Anyway, so zinc is another one because a lot of men have zinc deficiency. And the third one is magnesium. Now, magnesium you can get from cashews, you can get them from leafy vegetables, so you don't need to take a magnesium supplement. If you have a deficiency, then perhaps you should take magnesium. But I would recommend eat a lot of leafy vegetables for magnesium, for vitamin D. Take the supplementation, get a lot of sun, 30 minutes of sunlight exposure, full body per day. Okay. Now, if you're in Brazil or you're in these places near the equator where you get a lot of fucking sun, then put on some sunscreen and don't injure yourself. Don't get skin cancer or something. So that's it. These are the 3 answers for you. Hope it helped. Let me know how else I can support you. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, again, it's doctestosterone.com. Subscribe today. Ask me your 3 questions. Get the free videos about the factors that are killing your testosterone. And comment, like, and share as always. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I can help you. And if you have any questions about neuroscience, testosterone, how to get better erections, sex drive, have day-to-day very high energy levels, grow muscle mass, lose that nasty belly fat, bitch tits that I talked about in a recent video, let me know. I'll do what I can. And share this shit with your friends. Let them know there's someone to help. If not me, then there are Others, they might not have a scientific background, but there are a lot of resources, a lot of confusion on the internet. Avoid the bad, keep the good, and keep on going, guys, in your journey to increasing testosterone and perfecting your masculinity. This is Dr. Testosterone. Merry Christmas once again, and I will see you next time.